Hi, I'm Melody, and this is my personal philosophy presentation, so just give me one sec to find it. Going into this course, I expected as much as the title told me, that we'd be studying the fundamental aspects of the skills required to be a successful leader. Initially, I thought that the course would take a different approach, and it would be like Students' Union or one of the leadership classes that you can take in high school. It was kind of like that, but very involved with debating and viewing the topics from many different angles and opinions, and definitely from a philosophy base, which I found to be really insightful. When I started this course, I already had a very solid background with literacy skills and deep thinking, so it wasn't too hard to find the messages behind the readings, although there were some really good points that I didn't take into account the first time going through that I've seen other people come up with as the forums progressed. I found that personally, as it related to me, the discussion topics covered in this class brought out a lot of realization as far as my character traits go and what my leadership qualities are like. I feel I could definitely improve in areas of my personality, like being more open and sure of myself and the goals and visions I have. Being unsure in these areas opens up a lot of self-doubt and low confidence, which is a weak point if you're trying to become a leader or mentor. Being a leader requires honesty and image that reflects a good role model, and I know I could improve with my hypocrisy and sense of ethics and morals. I have a lot of good morals, and I often keep strong to my ethics, but of course there comes times when I act unethically or go against my own beliefs, so when we studied that module of the course, of course, naturally I started self-reflecting at once. For example, I promote healthy lifestyle and a nutritious diet, but every time I study physiology, I'm eating butter toffee, but that'll just be our secret. I learned that I'm definitely a transformational leader. I promote change. I go about it cautiously and with good consideration and reasonability. However, I have a good transactional approach to reaching those goals. I'm very diligent. I'm also shy, so that's the type of conflict I see in the future with my career, being that I'll meet new people often and have to be in charge verbally during the time spent with them. However, every activity, for example this one, helps with that, so I'll really have to overcome that to be a successful leader and trainer. The leadership qualities we studied throughout this course made me change my perspective on life, primarily with school and my community and how little involved I actually am with them. I haven't done my volunteer opportunity yet, but the trouble I'm having with finding one when I know how many are out there and available show me how boxed in I am. It makes me want to continue volunteering after this semester. One, just to reach out and help. Two, to try being a leader in different atmospheres than fitness training. Three, to learn things about myself that, like I did in this course. And four, just to be more involved with what's going on around me. So I received a lot of drive and motivation throughout this course, actually, concerning personal conflicts I already have. So I've got an illness called leukopenia, which is characterized by extremely low levels of white blood cells. Therefore, I'm constantly getting sick or getting an infection. So it's not fun. It makes day-to-day life really difficult sometimes. When we studied the insert A Man's Search for Meaning, it discussed the groundwork of hope and the failure, or losing this hope cost a man his life by his body physically shutting down on him by an illness that overcame him. As well as leukopenia, I've got major depression and bad anxiety, so dealing with both of those at the same time is difficult. You know, you get sick and then you get depressed when the doctor has nothing he can say for you. So I only just actually started to get better 2 months ago, and I feel like a lot of my drive came out of this class and the way it made me self-reflect and think about things on a deeper level. On page 250 of our text, there was actually a paragraph, and I liked it, so I highlighted it. It said, "There was plenty of suffering for us to get through. Therefore, it was necessary to face up to the full amount of suffering, trying to keep moments of weakness and furtive tears to a minimum. But there was no need to be ashamed of tears, for tears bore witness that a man had the greatest of courage, the courage to suffer. Only very few realized that. Shamefacedly, some confessed occasionally that they had wept, like the comrade who answered my question of how he'd gotten over his edema. By confessing, I wept it out of my system." So that paragraph made me reflect a lot on keeping on, and about sticking with our goals and aspirations till we do succeed at them, and being able to take a paragraph like that and to say it to someone who's feeling less sure of themselves and put them back there up on their feet. I feel that as a trainer, I'm going to be successful in areas concerning sensitivity and trust with my clients. But I know that I need to become more of a leader and not just a friend, whilst of course still practicing respect. As a leader, I feel my strengths come down to being able to read a situation and the people around me very easily. I'm very goal-driven, and being able to help someone else in an area I'm educated in and they may not be as much usually excites me, pardon me. So I should have no problem with positivity and encouragement. I like to think of what's best in the long run from every different angle. So planning a vision and implementing the idea and benefits of it to others in a convincing way comes naturally to me, and I feel that's probably one of my strengths and will be for the future. I say a lot, sorry. My weaknesses as a leader are definitely going to come down to my shyness with meeting new people, my ability to give direction and orders that others might not like. When being in charge and planning the course for a goal, there will be times that I have to be in charge about the situation. And I know that being someone who hates to take charge over someone else, that's going to be a problem I'll need to gain more confidence with. If I was to imagine, I think, the type of leader I would want to become and see myself as, it'd be really hard to write out or explain. I'd like to be successful in my goals and visions, successful in mentoring and assisting others to achieve theirs, being more organized and structured when it comes to planning, fair, genuine, reflective, rational, and relatable. And of course, I'd like those I speak with day to day to be able to speak highly of me and use such words of description in my regards. I've actually started planning an action plan for myself when this course is over for self-betterment. I'm going to be volunteering at my cousin's church and at my grandma's workplace, which takes care of developmentally challenged people, and join an aquatic fitness class and Zumba, just for the sake of going out of my own comfort zone, meeting new people, observing other leaders in positions that are specific to them, and just to connect with my community more. When I started the fitness training program, it was really about me, about becoming more fit myself, pardon me, making money and having an awesome career that you get paid to wear workout clothes to all day long, and never do you hear someone say, "Do you want fries with that?" But after taking this class, I feel like I grew up a bit within my own thoughts and goals. I now want to be connected with things that are going on around me, maybe try out a humanitarian relief, and reach out to help more than just in the gym, because I realize that a great leader isn't just the person you become when you start your workday, and it doesn't just go away when you clock out at the end. A good leader is someone that not only acts and leads when in a position to do so, but someone that reaches out to take charge and move people forward in areas that they may not even fully understand themselves. And I feel that out of everything learned to me in this course, that one factor was the basis of all our forums, and I feel that I really did learn something beneficial about myself. So, thanks for listening.